been following the case and joins us.
Well, Mary, it's what the Florida Department of Health calls a voluntary relinquishment. Basically, he can no longer practice as a dentist by his own choice. Meanwhile, the claims against him just keep stacking up. Today, I found new police reports and new lawsuits against Dr. Schneider. The accusations are all very similar. These patients say he intentionally hurt them and caused permanent damage. It's the dentist office that has caused so much controversy. Dr. Howard Schneider's University Boulevard Clinic has had protesters for weeks. Parents and former patients who say he intentionally abused children during procedures. And I found police report after report accusing him of wrongdoing. According to records, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office has responded to his office 164 times over the past 20 years. Since the allegations went public last month, cops have been called 29 times. The state attorney's office investigated Schneider in 2013 after a girl said he slapped her during a procedure. But prosecutors didn't press charges because, according to this document, Schneider and the staff, quote, denied anything inappropriate happened, and there was an improbability of conviction at trial. Police haven't just responded to abuse complaints. There have been disputes, a report of vandalism, and even a death threat. According to one document, an anonymous social media user threatened to shoot the dentist if he didn't stop practicing, and they, quote, posted a diagram on how to build a Molotov cocktail on a Facebook page about the allegations. Twice, protesters have accused Schneider of trying to run them over with his car. The problems are stacking up in court. Last Friday, his wife filed for divorce, claiming he blocked her from, quote, financial accounts and dissipated the funds. Plus, court records show there are now at least 10 lawsuits against him for medical malpractice and negligence. Dr. Schneider, people are saying bad things. I just wanted to give you a chance to respond. I went by his house this afternoon, but he didn't want to talk about it. Attorney John Phillips did.
I think there might be a couple of hundred that have claims by the time all's said and done.
Phillips says he represents the families of 50 children right now, and the calls keep coming.
One child versus a 45-year dentist is one thing, but when you have this many, it speaks for itself.
So right now, the Florida Attorney General's office is investigating Dr. Schneider. The state attorney's office and the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office also have their own investigations. So far, no criminal charges have been filed, but keep in mind, Tom, these investigations are complex and they can take a very long time.
Vic, this may wind up being a moot point, but I'm just curious, if a dentist relinquishes the license to practice, can the dentist get that license back?
Well, Tom, the next step is there's actually going to be a meeting in Gainesville next Friday, starting at 7:30 in the morning, and that is before the Florida Board of Dentistry. They're going to talk about the case, they're going to talk about the allegations, and they make the final decision whether or not they accept the relinquishment of the license. Of course, there's going to be a lot of details that we're going to hear there. We're going to talk with the dentist. I'm going to go to Gainesville, and I will, of course, keep everyone posted about what happens at that very big meeting.
Remember, it all began with a post on Facebook, didn't it?
Sure did.
Thank you.
It's incredible.
Thank you.